We are igniting the blockchain. I am your host, Elizabeth. Join me and my guests as we talk about everything related to cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Nothing we say is legal advice or investment advice. Do your own research. Have fun and let's get started. This is the Cryptowoman, otherwise known as Elizabeth. Today, I'm talking to Michael Beches. Michael is from Blockchain Expo, and today we're going to talk about the Anon Summit that's coming up next week I was going to say in Austria, but it's not. It's going online, and let's ask Michael about that. Michael, how are you doing?
Hello. I'm very good. How are you?
I'm doing well, too. Wish I could come to Austria again.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a visit, I would say.
So you're going online. I'm sure I will be there.
I hope so.
When you take your event online, what do you expect it will do to attendance?
Yes, of course. So one of the big benefits, of course, if you're doing an online event is that it's accessible to anyone. So we are not limited to the location we had. In Austria, it was the Gösserhalle, where 1,500 people were able to participate. Now we are free to anyone, and we have already over 2,500 registered attendees. So there will be a lot more, I think, by next week, I think.
I'm sure that there will be. I guess we both know that Consensus is going on right now. I don't know what their stats are, but I know that when they have the conference live, it's a huge event. I've been there.
14,000 people, if I'm not wrong. But of course, Consensus is the name in the blockchain event industry. So
I'm sure the preparation for this event is completely different now. So what are you and your team doing that's different to prepare for this event?
So actually, Anon should have been held on the 15 and 16 of April. So as you can imagine, we were completely ready. So our whole staff, the production team, the speakers, the sponsors, we were ready to go. And as the Corona pandemic really started to take over Europe, we were, of course, very shocked in the first moment because we never had to deal with something like that. But so the first week for us was just completely shocked because, as you can imagine, also the event industry is heavily affected from the coronavirus. And then we started looking into different alternatives. Yeah, we found out that of course the approach to do a digital event, we weren't really convinced that we were able to bring the experience that people have in an physical event to an online experience. So also our expectations are very high when it comes to events. But as we looked into different platforms and figured out ways how we can combine to make not just an online experience, but a hybrid, as we will do it, we started to like it a little bit more. So first of all, we had to postpone it because the situation was so unclear. We decided to postpone the event to October. But as the situation escalated more and more, it was too unpredictable to us to look into October and to say, okay, it will 100% take place in October. So that's why we started looking into other options. And yeah, the preparation, of course, is different, but also similar, as all the stuff were already ready to go. So our whole production team, our whole staff is, again, full-time on the project, which is really great because the people also were very unsure how everything will play out. Right now, everybody's working again, which is also for us a nice feeling that everybody can maintain their jobs and do the things they love to do.
When you talked about building the experience online, what will you do about networking?
About the experience. So for us as an event organizer, you want to give the people that are at the conference, you want them to associate your event with a certain kind of feeling. So if they're going to Vienna and they have visuals and the right people and networking. Of course, it's a feeling you attach to the event. And we thought that this will not be possible with an online experience. But then we tried out different platforms, and for us, so can I ask you a question first of all?
Yes.
When you hear the words online conference, what are you thinking then? What is an online conference for you?
I have actually participated in online conferences before, not with blockchain, but other events and webinars. And so I wasn't really that put off by it. I was actually pretty excited to attend my first one last week. It was by one of our mutual friends, Alexander Pfeiffer, put one on about blockchain and media and design. And I was surprisingly happy with my experience. I loved it. And I'll tell you what I loved about it. When I go to big events, and I've gone to blockchain events around the world, the speakers seem so distant and far away in the panels on the stage, and so impersonal. But when they're right there on the screen in front of you, it becomes more personal. And all of a sudden, I like it better. I love the bumping elbows with people in the big crowds and spinning around from one person to the other person and shaking hands and things like that. But I've used some networking apps now, and the relationships that I'm making that way are actually more substantial than those casual handshakes in the hall. So I see some real benefits to this.
Of course, you are more advanced, you made some experiences, but people when they hear the word online conference, they're just usually are thinking of a webinar. They do not see the whole picture. And right now, of course, there are different kind of platforms that really offer a whole a lot of features that comes with an online experience. So you have not just the possibility to talk to the people, so really just me talking to you now, like I am on a stage. There are the possibilities to network one-on-one. There are the possibilities to have a digital booth. There are the possibilities to have a breakout session. So real interactive breakout sessions where you can add people into your discussion. And I think also for people that are a little bit afraid to really go. So if you're in a physical event and you're a little bit shy, you might not be able to go to the right people you want to talk to. And if you're in your safe zone, in your home, it's much more easier to talk to the guy and make valuable connections, as you said. So as we were trying out these different platforms, we really started to like it, and that's what gave us the push to talk to our partners and sponsors, see what they think about it. And we are so happy that we've been supported really, really well in the last week. So that's why we are able to do it right now.
And I do have a question about your speakers. Obviously, you had a lot of speakers lined up. Are they still able to attend virtually?
Yeah, of course. A lot of speakers actually are also coming live, because the difference between our conference and other online conferences is, as you can imagine, we already paid for different kind of services that we already had ready for the 15th and 16th of April. So we already had the location, we already had the production team, and we will just simply adapt. We will still go to the location. We will take the full capacities that they got with the visuals, with everything. We will have a live moderator. We will have speakers that are in Vienna coming to the location, speaking from their live. So it will be something different.
When you said hybrid, you really meant hybrid, right?
Yeah, it is hybrid. Our whole team will be there live the whole 2 days, and also some speakers, moderators, and so on.
Well, I can't wait to participate. How can anybody who's watching or listening to this who's never heard of Anon find out information? Where can they sign up?
So basically, you just go on the website, you type in anonsummit.io. There you can find all the relevant information about speakers, workshops, partners, and so on. And then you just click on register. And because our partners are still supporting us so heavily, we are able to make this event accessible to anyone. So it's completely free of charge. So wherever you are in the world, you can attend from your couch, from your home office, from your Hancock, wherever, just join and take part.
And when I participate and I want to tweet about it, what hashtag can I use?
Hashtag Anon2K20.
I look forward to that. And we will see you next week online.
Yeah, I hope to see a lot of people from your community, and thank you so much for your time, and we could make this happen so spontaneously.
Thank you, Michael.
Much.
Thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. Check out ignitingtheblockchain.com for materials referenced during this podcast and for a list of other conversations about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. See you around the block.